I sold my GR86 and I bought a Honda Civic Type R. You probably already know, I've made a couple night driving videos with this thing. It's been great so far. I think I've had it for 2 months, no issues. I love driving it. I do think the 86 drove better, but this is a better car overall. I love this thing. It looks so sick. Look at it right now. It's awesome. I guess there's really 3 reasons why I made the switch. One of the reasons is my recent trip to Japan. I rented a Type R there, and then we took it down to Enoshima, and it was great. It was a great road trip. It was so much fun. I love driving that thing there. And then it just kind of made me think, like, what if I had this at home? And then I guess second reason is I started to need back seats. The 86 is, well, it's a sports car. Did not have back seats for like friends and extra cargo. This has a lot of cargo. I'm not going to show it to you right now because there's a bunch of stuff back there, but that's huge back there. Like there was multiple occasions where my girlfriend and I wanted to take a friend somewhere and we couldn't fit them. We couldn't fit our family. We had to just kind of shuffle around in multiple cars, but don't really need to do that here. This thing, it's 4-seater, but that's fine. It's still fun. Still can fit like our parents, some friends. It's fine. It's great for that. It'll fit people and their things, some of their things. And I guess last reason is I had the opportunity to buy one under MSRP. Oh, there's some geese up there. My local Honda dealership. My local Honda dealership had this thing. It was sitting for about like 2 months maybe. They wanted 10K over. I asked them if they would do MSRP, and they said no. So I was like, okay, fine. I tried, I asked. And then a month later, around May, some guy called me up and he's like, okay, I'll do it. I'll do below MSRP. I guess they wanted to get rid of this thing. So I was like, sure. Let me come check it out. So I went to go check it out. It was on the floor. It was a floor model, which is crazy. I've never bought a floor model, and I loved it. I loved it there. I didn't really need to be convinced. Once I saw it, I was like, yep, I'm taking it home. So yeah, I took it home. This thing is so sick. I love it. And then I was lucky enough to get most of my money back for the 86 when I sold it. I lost some money on taxes, but that's fine. I'm hoping to, well, I plan to keep this for a really long time, and hopefully maybe in the future get the 86 again when I don't need a somewhat practical car. Plain. Yeah, I guess to sum it up, this thing's fun. It's more practical than the 86. And that's kind of the main reason why I made the switch. And like, if you had the chance to get a Type R, I think you would do it. This thing's great. It's Sonic Gray Pearl, I think it's called. It's a different gray than what it originally launched with. The original gray is more of a gray. This is more of a blue. But I think I like this blue gray. This wing is nice. The wheels I really like. They're a pain to clean, but I just cleaned them not too long ago, and they're kind of getting already dirty. But that's okay. Yeah, I love this thing. Let me show you the engine bay. Oh my gosh, this thing is hot. That burned me. This thing does get very hot compared to the 86. I just drove here like 5 minutes from my house and it's very hot. That engine bay looks nice. This is, I guess, my first Honda. I've never had a Honda. It's been a fun experience. I'm excited to see that Honda reliability. I've been looking up at a couple forums. There's not much issues with this car except for this coolant reservoir cracks and leaks. I'm planning to buy a metal one before that happens and switching that out. I think I want to switch out this intake for a PRL one. There's a list of things I want to do with this thing. Get the Type S damper module. This thing is very stiff. The comfort mode is still too stiff for me, for my liking. I think I want wheels. I've been looking at the forged OEM Honda wheels and they look really sick to me. So I might spring for those. And I think I don't really want to do anything other than that. I think it's perfect, this car. Oh, an exhaust. I guess, yeah, an exhaust. It's pretty quiet. But I don't love, there's a lot of exhausts that get rid of the 3 tips. I want to keep the 3 tips. A lot of them are like 2 or 1. I want to keep the 3 tips. I think the 3 tips is nice. I haven't really had any issues with it. I guess main issue that a lot of people have had is this cracks, and this cracked on the drive home from the dealership. So that's a bummer. I ordered an overlay just to prevent any more cracking, but that sucks. I wish it was not so fragile, because I think this is kind of expensive. It's like $100 maybe for a new one. It's kind of a lot. I don't want to replace that. Let me close this. If I can. Oh my god, this is hot. I can't do it. Okay, that took so long. I do miss the 86 a lot. I bought that 86 because I also rented one in Japan in 2024 and fell in love with that car. Bought one when I came back. It's kind of, they should stop letting me rent cars in Japan because then I'll buy them. But I do hope to one day repurchase an 86 because I just love the way they look. I love the way they drive. But I've been pretty happy with this thing so far. I'm having a blast, and I will keep it, hopefully for a real long time. Alright, let's go for a quick drive. There's one thing that another thing I don't like about this is it rattles a lot. This is probably the rattliest car that I've owned, and it's mostly coming from somewhere over here. I think it's the passenger door, I'm not sure, but it gets annoying. It doesn't happen all the time. I don't think it's gonna happen this time, hopefully, but it happens a lot. Oh, while we're at it, I guess I'm just remembering them now. This infotainment is very spotty. The connection is very spotty. Sometimes it will disconnect while it's wired, and wireless, it's very laggy. I disabled the navigation that a lot of people say to disable, like one of these apps, and it kind of helped it a little bit, but it's still very laggy. So, oh well, it's fine. I think the 86 was snappier. All right, let's go for a drive. I don't know where to head. It's kind of dark. This is also my first front-wheel drive car, so it's been a little bit of adjustment. I think I've gotten used to it. I still, I guess, pulling into parking spots or reversing into parking spots. I'm usually very crooked a lot of the time. I still need to get that down. All my cars have been rear-wheel drive. I had the 86, I had a Ranger, a Suburban before that, and then a Tahoe. All rear-wheel drive. But I enjoy this. I've taken it to the mountains a little bit. Took it to a trip to LA. That was great. It held up great. But I guess the true test for me will be, I guess, how it handles maybe inclement weather. The winter will be interesting. I guess if I can handle rear-wheel drive in the snow already, I'll be fine. Front-wheel drive will be fine. At first, I didn't love this transmission, just the way it felt, but I actually really like it a lot now. Over the 86, it's a lot easier to just, I guess, go through the gears quickly, easily, and I guess without thinking. I do feel very connected to this car. I can feel the road. The steering is nice. And you can change all that with some of the settings. Customize it to, I guess, however you want the car. I keep it individual with this tack. I like this. I don't really go into plus R mode really at all. It's way too stiff, and I'm just kind of in normal city roads, not really pushing it. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did add some mud flaps to this to help mitigate some of the rocks flying through those fender vents. There was a lot of rocks flying through there in like the week that I owned it. So I went on, I got these from FX3D. I saw the Topher had them on his Type R, and he seems like a very smart guy, so I got them for mine. Oh god, I hate construction. I don't know what all these like flakes are. I think it's bugs. I'm killing a lot of bugs right now. I do have auto rev match on. That might make me a dweeb, but it is very useful for the day-to-day. The clutch on this is a lot more forgiving though than the 86. The 86 was my first manual, and I feel like it's very difficult to learn on that car. The clutch like kicked back, and I don't think I ever got used to how much that kicked back. And I know there was like springs that you could have done to fix that. I never did. I was kind of stubborn. I was like, I'll get the hang of it. I'll figure it out. But I did not. I sold that car. This one is great though. It's very linear. It doesn't spring back at you. Higher in this than the 86. I was always worried a lot of the cars on the road couldn't see me in that car, and I drove a lot more defensively. I still drive defensively in this thing. I don't want to get hit by people who aren't very good at driving, but I was very conscious of where I was in other people's view in the 86. Not as much in this car. I think it's more visible, but you still got to drive defensively. Be vigilant, people, because sometimes others are not. It's a lot of the times others are not. This thing pulls nicely too. The 86 was slow, but I was okay with that because it drove amazingly. And this kind of does both of that. It kind of does everything. If everyone could get a FL5, I would recommend that. If you have the chance to, spring on it. Because Honda recently, I think they are stopping production of the SI. I don't know if it's forever, but they're stopping it at the moment, and that's, I guess, one less manual for the time being. And if you can get a manual, please do. It's very fun. I'm a recent addition to the manual gang, and I love it. It's a lot more daunting at first, but I think I'm a pro now. Not really, but maybe almost there. Alright, I guess we'll call it there for that quick night drive. Thank you for coming along. I hope you stick around. I have a lot more, I guess, driving videos coming with this thing. Hopefully some modification videos. I plan to maybe get some new wheels soon. Not sure, but yeah, hope you stick around for this. I think it will be fun.